welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This is my what I got colored in April video, and I didn't get as much done as I hoped. And there's a few reasons for that. Life in general. I had a week where I was took out pretty hard. I was really sick, and my hubby took me out and bought me a printer, and so now I'm able to print PDFs myself finally. Yay. Super happy about that. But because of that, I've been doing a lot of playing with different types of paper, printing different things, and I've felt freer to experiment more and try new mediums and play with the things I have, and that's what I've been doing. So I've not really accomplished a lot of actual coloring. The playing that I have done, like watercolors, has not been going well. It's not turning out the way I want or what's in my mind, and that's kind of annoying, but I'm sure as I get more familiar with it, it'll start going better. So I'm going to start with the stuff that I like the least and work my way through. And I'm going to start with this book here, Misfits, Book 7, the Unicorn Coloring Book. This is by White Stang. Beautiful picture here. It's super cute unicorn. I love this picture. And I destroyed the one I colored. And here is the one I colored. So pretty much all I can say that I like about this picture is the stickles on her horn and hoofs. She does have some Spectrum Noir clear glitter brush pen on her mane and tail. It's Prisma, and then a little bit of gold glitter gel pen on the stars. And I had this idea to do this watercolor background, and it just did not work. First of all, I knew better because this paper is super thin in this book, and I should have never tried to wet it down, and I did anyway. And once it was not going the way I wanted, I was just like, whatever, I'm just going to cover the background in one color and be done with it. And that's what I did. I do like the crinkle sounds that it makes. I don't know why, but I do like the crinkle. So yeah, there's that book. And then next, let me see. I have two of the same here. Next I have Whimsical Wonders by Julia Sperry. Really cute artist. Love all her books. And I'm only missing one at the moment. So my daughter also has this book, and she wanted to pick a buddy color for us to do. And I was like, okay. And she picked it. And again, I tried something new, and I just said, go for it. And so here's the picture that I did. And my problem was I had never touched pan pastels before, and I had gotten the pan pastel skin tone set, and I just went bleh on the paper. And I don't like her skin at all. And so yeah. And then I had a Pen Touch bronze color micro tipped paint pen that I wanted to try out. And that's what happened here. And I didn't like how that went on. And the more it went, the more I was just getting aggravated with it. And so I just wasn't feeling it. And I was honestly just happy to get it over with. I was trying around with playing with making my own gold color instead of just using my metallic gold pencils, because I don't think they look as much like gold as I'd like them to. And pretty much it's all Prisma, some Pentel, not Pentel, maybe it is Pentel, I don't know. I used Inktense markers over here. And a Uniball Silver Sparkle glitter pen on her eyeshadow. And the gold one on this little webbing in her mechanical wings. And so, since this was a buddy color with my daughter, I told her that I would show hers. And I will warn you, hers is a little different. She's read all the Hunger Game books, and she's almost worked her way through the Divergent book series. She loves to read, which I'm super happy about. And so she's into that type of stuff. And so here is her girl. And as you see, she's added some stuff to hers. We have some bloody battle wounds going on. She has a Divergent and whatnot and strong and things like that written on her wings. She added some guns and another arm, because you see you only get the one arm in the original. So she went ahead and added an arm, and this was me and my daughter's buddy color. Her version and my version. So that's what we have going on there in the Whimsical Wonders, Julia Sperry. So then, like I said, I've been able to do some PDFs, and so I have a few PDF colorings to show you, and that didn't really go too well either. So this image, I'm almost ashamed to show. This image is from Rain Art. Love her work. And this is not what was supposed to happen at all. But the first thing I started with was the skin tone. And I started with this ear that was over here. And I was working that ear, and I was just going to town, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, ugh, I just hated it. I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So then I got this bright idea where, well, let's just paint over it. I'll paint that all black. And I'm like, well, that's going to look weird. And then let's do this, let's do that. Let's play with the watercolors and just whatever. And I've been wanting to practice doing a galaxy nebula type situation anyway. So I just went into play practice mode, and this is what happened. And so I painted this part out with black acrylic, and I used Prismacolor pencils on top and did some white acrylic splatter stars. And this is watercolors, and the rest is going to be Prismas, and some silver sparkle gel pen on his wings. I don't know if it'll pick that up. And then we got stickles around her, which was all silver. And I came back the next day, and I guess it sucked up some pigment from the Prismacolors, and we have some pink parts. I also changed the shape of the frog's eyes. I thought we needed to get weirder. And then to make it even more weird, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, is she popping out through the universe? Or should it be viewed like this and she's falling out of the universe? Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, I was thinking it should be like this. I was almost tempted to put like little treetops up here in yonder view, but I didn't. I'm not sure what, but I kind of felt like it was this type of a view. I don't know. Like I said, I messed up, made myself mad, and one thing led to another, and it just turned into a play pick, but it's finished, so there we go. So then I got a Coloring Chicks PDF right here, and I really like her. I loved her, and I wanted to hide a couple leaves that touched her arm from something else I painted out on this side. And I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll do the white acrylic paint baby wipe wispy thing and hide that. Well, I hate it, and I feel like I messed it up. And to make it even worse, I then added the Jelly Roll Sparkle gel pen starry stuff in the white shimmery wispy misty things. So yeah, I love her eyes, hair, lips, dress, and I feel like if I wouldn't have done this white stuff, I would love it, period. So you could just imagine taking those white things away. Yay! But that's not what I did. I went to playing again, and I feel like I messed her up. So there's my Coloring Chicks girl. So then we start to get a little better. And this is a Christina Karen from her characters book. And I wanted to play on this tone paper. And I pretty much like her. I'm pretty well okay with this whole picture. And so this is my little troll girl. And it is Prismas and Luminescence. Yeah. And some Uniball Gold Glitter Gel Pen. Little Posca White Highlight. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's on that. I did a little groundwork, but I didn't want to mess with the background on this one for some reason. Probably scared to mess it up. But there's my little Christina Karen troll girl. Then I did a Mariola Bodick picture. This is from her Cute Friends book, The Boy with the Dragon. And I pretty much like the picture except the stars. I think I went a little crazy with the stars, and there's like too many. So it's a really, really starry night out, people. That's all I can say. There's a whole bunch of them. He is stargazing and watching the dragons fly. Prismas, Pablos, some Lumies, Gold Glitter Gel Pen, white Posca, and a white Jelly Roll because I wanted to get different tip sized stars. The moon I added was with Inktense. And yeah, so there's my boy with dragon. And then this was kind of like a cute, sweet coloring challenge that ShellArty had put out, and I will link her down below as well. And so the challenge was to do an entire picture with just one pencil. One. There was no white, there was no black, there was no Posca highlight, there was nothing else allowed. Just one pencil, that's it. And so I did this one. Unicorns Believe in You. And my pencil of choice was the Prisma Delilah Purple. And I'm okay with it. I would have loved to use some white and black for a little darker shading and highlighting, but I'm still good overall. And I'm happy with the dark and light tones that I ended up getting. And I kept it simple, and I was pleased with how it turned out. So no complaints there, really. And it's from the Relax and Accept the Crazy coloring book. One of the random ones my husband brought me home. He does that from time to time. He'll just come home with random books for me, which is cool. And then finally, Grazia Salvio, Wild Soul. Beautiful book, hardcover. This one is probably my favorite from this month. Well, not probably. This is my favorite one from this month. And since it was an Easter month, I did the rabbit. So this was my first serious attempt at realistic fur. And So I was super happy with my bunny. And it took a lot of patience, but it turned out right. And I really was digging her hair. I'm like, oh, wow. And I know exactly what pencils I used. I wrote them down, and I can't recreate it. I've been trying to recreate this hair on some other pictures, and it's not happening the same. I don't know. I just can't find the same flow that I was feeling the night that I was doing this hair. But I'll figure it out, I'm sure. So this is going to be Prismas and Lumis and some Prisma chalk in the background. Of course, some white Posca highlight. A little bit of Jelly Roll clear glaze. And I'll bring you close to it so you can see some of the bunny fur going on. I spent a lot of time on that bunny fur. So yeah, this is my rabbit. And so that is what I got done in Wild Soul. So like I said, I have a lot of PDF work that I'm going to be doing. I already have a stack of things printed that I want to get going on. Some picked specifically for this month. And I had one, I wanted a specific one I was going to share with you if I could find it. There we go. So I have recently done a flip in a PDF book that I bought. It was ColoringbyKitty. And they are two Russian, I believe, sisters. And they have some super cool artwork. And it's slightly different. If you watch the flip video, you can see what kind of flavor I'm talking. But they also have stuff like this, which is different than that PDF book. And I saw the girl with the pig, and I thought, oh, I'm in. I want it. That's it. So I got this PDF image as well as the PDF book that I had gotten. But they have a lot of other things available, and they just came out with another lighter scale PDF book that I haven't got to get yet. And so she is in my little stack of what I want to get done for the month of May. And so, you know, it's raining. She's got her little umbrella. April showers bring May flowers. But the pig is what had me. I absolutely love pigs. And I get all excited whenever I find really cute pictures with pigs in them. So this is one, hopefully I'll be showing you in my next completed pages of getting her done. As well as, here's another Rain picture that I'm going to be working on from Rain Art. She's cutie. Still deciding what color skin she's going to have. Kind of thinking about it. So yeah, I've got more lined up in my stack. But that's just a sample of what's happening. So hit that thumbs up, comment, share, please subscribe. Until next time, later y'all.